Yo, what is going on, Mets fans? This is Richie from Mets Media, bringing you guys a quick little video of my thoughts of the whole Trevor Bauer to the Mets rumors, and if I think there is a possibility that the Mets land the former Cy Young winner, Trevor Bauer, in free agency. This is going to be a very awesome free agency for the New York Mets. So if you guys are not already subscribed to my brand new channel, make sure you do so because I will be covering all the latest news about the New York Mets in free agency. So make sure you subscribe. I'm so excited to finally launch this channel. You guys showed a lot of love in my first two videos. My first video was me breaking down Steve Cohen's press conference, and the second video was me giving my thoughts of Marcus Stroman returning as a Met. And this one, I will be talking about Trevor Bauer to the Mets potentially. And this is a very interesting video to make because for those guys that do not know, I'll leave it down below in the description, but Trevor Bauer, he has his own YouTube channel and he made an entire video saying how brilliant Steve Cohen is. You know, that's why I'm making this video. It's so obvious that he wants to be part of this franchise. He's a free agent. He declined his qualifying offer, and he is the former Cy Young winner in the National League. Can we imagine him on this Mets rotation? Look at this starting five when Syndergaard is healthy. I know that Noah will not be playing for the first couple months, but DeGrom, Bauer, Syndergaard, Stroman, David Peterson. That solves the starting pitching group. All we need to do is get in the playoffs, and it is game over. I mean, hopefully all five of them stay healthy. You know, Jacob DeGrom is the best pitcher in the MLB. Trevor Bauer is arguably one of the best pitchers in the National League. He just won Cy Young. I know that he hasn't really played spectacular up until the 2019 season, or should I say 2020 season, excuse me. And it was a shortened year, and it was a very interesting type of MLB season due to COVID. You know, it was only 60 games. He didn't get to play a full season. Would he have won Cy Young? We don't know if he played a full season. But Trevor Bauer's in the market, and I feel like his personality would fit perfectly in New York. He's a guy that is out there on the media. He's a businessman. He has a business mindset. If you watch that video, Trevor Bauer was just in awe of how Steve Cohen is going to approach the Mets in a business perspective. And that's someone you want to bring in. We need another ace next to DeGrom. You know, Syndergaard, we always wanted him to be that ace, but he was always inconsistent, and now he's battling Tommy John's injury, so we don't know how is he going to be back to 100% when he gets healthy. We don't know. It's a big question mark. Marcus Stroman, we're really lucky to get him back because we need depth at that starting pitching group, and he's like a borderline ace. I would not put Stroman at that ace caliber pitcher, but Trevor Bauer, it has that ace potential. I mean, if you're a Cy Young pitcher, you're considered an ace. So imagine having the 1-2 punch of Jacob DeGrom and Bauer, and then Syndergaard and Stroman to follow, and then having second-year David Peterson, who looked really promising in his rookie season. Obviously, there's a lot of guys in free agency that the Mets are going to be interested in, such as Marcell Ozuna. I heard a report yesterday, George Springer, JT Realmuto. You know, we're going to be in on every single free agent. It's just a matter of who decides. And the reason why I want to talk about Trevor Bauer first is because that everywhere in the media, you see Trevor Bauer just talking so highly about the Mets and Steve Cohen. You can see the interest. Also, if you watch that Trevor Bauer video, there's a lot of times where he blurs out the video and it said, "My agent didn't let me say this part." So he probably said something about that he wants to be a Met, because why would his agent tell him to take that out? Because you can't really be out there and saying, "I want to play for this team" when you're a free agent. That's just not what you do when you're a free agent for a professional team. You know what I mean? So if Trevor Bauer does become a Met, that's going to be huge for this team. And I think that this franchise is headed in the right direction. If you guys did not see my Steve Cohen breakdown video, I told you why I feel like his blueprint is perfect for the Mets and why I feel like his mandate to have a 3 to 5 year World Series is perfect. Trevor Bauer mentioned that. He's like, you need to set a goal so everybody in the franchise has the same vision and what we want to accomplish. He was kind of talking about his time in Cincinnati, saying like, you know what, we never really had that mandate of we need to do this in order to get our end result. It's kind of like, let's play baseball and try to win some games. But when Steve Cohen said that, that resonates with the entire franchise from the top to bottom. People in the farm system know, like, okay, if I get up there in 2 years, I can be potentially on a World Series caliber team. The coaching staff, the player developmental side of things, the front office, the players. I mean, everybody's all in when Steve Cohen is saying all these things. He's so passionate. You can feel his energy. And Trevor Bauer was also blown away with Steve Cohen's communication with Mets fans on Twitter. So Trevor Bauer is 100% interested, and I cannot see how he's not going to be a Met. You know, that's why I want to make this video, because, like, I've never seen a free agent go out there and talk so highly about a team like this. And it's just so interesting. Do you guys feel like Trevor Bauer is destined to be a New York Met? Because I feel like he's going to. I don't want to, get everybody hyped up and then he doesn't sign with the Mets. It's just, I feel like after watching that video, Trevor Bauer talking about Steve Cohen, how could he not sign with us? We have the money to do it. Steve Cohen is by far the richest owner in the MLB, and there's no salary cap, as you guys know. All you need to do is pay a little extra luxury tax, and we know Steve Cohen will be paying a little extra money in order to win some games in Flushing, Queens. Mets fans have been waiting for this moment. Me personally, for those guys that know who I am, I'm a diehard Jets, Knicks, and Mets fan. I know it's rough. You don't have to tell me in the comments. But my problem with those three franchises my whole life was the ownership. Finally, it changed for the Mets. We're getting Steve Cohen. Now, I need the Knicks and Jets to get new ownerships, which does not look like it's happening anytime soon. But I always said, whenever one of my teams switches owners, that's when they're going to start turning things around and become a dynasty, a potential dynasty. And that's what Steve Cohen wants to do. He wants to build a dynasty. He has short-term and long-term thinking. He wants to win now, but he's also setting up the farm system to win later. And Trevor Bauer sees that. Trevor Bauer wants to be a Met. I feel it, guys. I feel it. Okay, I don't want to get too overwhelmed and feel like he's destined to be a Met, but I want to break down each free agent. So this is my first video of me breaking down Trevor Bauer. I can go deeper into his play. I didn't really talk about Trevor Bauer's feeling as a pitcher. I just didn't really do that. He had let me check his stats. He had a 1.73 ERA last year and a 5-4 record with a 2.7 WAR. So his stats were phenomenal for a 60-game season. But I can go deeper into his stats. Let me know in the comments what more you want to see from my channel about the New York Mets. I'm probably going to break down a lot of position groups on the Mets, player breakdowns and coaching staff. Luis Rojas might take on him and potential free agents. So let me know down below, what type of videos do you guys want me to see? Do you guys want me to break down each free agent? Do you guys want to see me break down each player? Please let me know, because I'm so intrigued and I'm so excited to talk about my New York Mets. Stay tuned for Knicks content as well. And as always, I have a Jets channel, which I've been doing for years now. So make sure you subscribe down below in the description. And if you guys are interested in NFL content, make sure you check out my other YouTube channel, Touchdown Kingdom. And yeah, that does it for all that. And please let me know if you enjoyed the video. Smash that like button. Let's go Mets. Steve Cohen saving the day. He's all in. Let's go, baby. I'll catch you guys in my next video. Peace.